Hey guys, Star here. New camera. So new camera means new videos now. That's pretty great. Today, well, I've been thinking about this a lot. Today's topic may be triggering to some. Suicide. So, a big thing lately with a lot of my friends and a lot of other people I've seen around, like tumblr and other places on the social media spectrum, has been talking a lot about suicide, such as killing themselves or people killing themselves in retrospect. Well, people besides themselves. It's really, really hard. Like, okay, say you feel you're going nowhere in life. Say you're like 15, 16, maybe even 14. People at all ages experience this. You feel like you're getting nowhere in life. You feel like you can't go forward anymore, that everything hurts, that everything isn't working for you the way that you want it to. Well, you decide that you have two options. To either continue living the way you are, or to kill yourself. Now, I'm not saying all of you think this way, I'm just giving an example. Sometimes we decide, hey, I don't want to live anymore. I don't like the way that I'm living. You do realize you're only 16, or even younger, and you still have a whole life ahead of you, right? You may think that everything hurts right now, that everything doesn't make sense, that everything is out to get you, that you're afraid, that you're just plain hurting in all sorts of ways. Just think. Either you die, and you save yourself the pain, but you put pain towards others, or you stay alive, and you continue suffering the way that you are. Now, I'm not saying suffering as a joke. I have depression. I know how it feels to feel depressed, to feel that you want to kill yourself, to feel that you have nowhere that you're going in life, to feel afraid, to feel like you want to die every waking moment. That you feel scared, trapped, alone, that no one else knows how you're feeling. A lot of people do. And a lot of people want to help. There's suicide hotlines that you could go to and tell them, and they could try to help you with as many ways as possible. There's friends that you could talk to, family. Now it may seem scary. Like, I can't tell my family. What if they put me into some sort of mental hospital? And even if they do, just know that you're getting the help that you need. I know that it's terrifying. And you feel like you can't go on the way that you're living anymore for fear that nothing's going to get better. Well, trust me. Things get better. They always do. You won't know that, though, if you die. If you off yourself right then and there. You're never going to know how it feels to live a happier life, to learn love, to see your parents' faces when you graduate, or when you get a job, or when you have your first child, or anything like that. But all you'll get is slight relief for a little while. And it sucks. Life sucks. In all honesty, it sucks ass. But you know what? There are people out there who have had it way worse and who are still living. There are people out there who have lost their home, who have lost their whole family, and are still living on and on till this day, who still fight for their lives with what little that they have. There are people out there who work with what they have and they fight for it. I'm not one who has gone through much. I've gone through tons of bullying, sure, but I haven't gone through poverty. I haven't gone through starvation, anything like that. I've gone through a lot of life experiences, yes. I've gone through a crush that is literally crushed from the inside. I've gone through family death. I've gone through so much that, to me, I've known some things, but other things I don't, because I'm not other people. And, well, I can't say that I can speak for everyone, but I can say this. Just, if you ever do want to kill yourself, think of others first. I mean, there are people who are going to blame themselves for it, such as people who have bullied you, such as your mom and dad thinking that they didn't do anything right. Think of any siblings that look up to you. Think of your mom and your dad at your funeral crying, or something like that. Just think and remember, there are people who care. Sure, it may not seem that way half the time if your mom is screaming at you or your dad is telling you that he's going to take everything away from you because you did one thing wrong. They still care. The reasons they do that is because they care, because they want to make sure that you grow up right, because they want to make sure that you're going to be okay. They want to make sure that you're going to survive. It sounds like something of a big proportion, but it's not. We as humans are odd, and we just sort of take things for granted half the time. We are the ones who care for our young until maturity most of the time. We make sure that our loved ones are okay. We're compassionate beings, and we want to make sure that our loved ones are okay. If you ever need somebody to talk to, I'll put my Tumblr in the link below. You can message me here. If you need someone to talk to, and if you feel like you're going to kill yourself that moment, just remember, people care for you. And even if I don't know you personally, I care for you. I just want to make sure that you know that. And just so it doesn't sound harsh, or too harsh, even if it does sound harsh, suicide is nobody else's fault. I mean, you are the one who pulls the trigger, but just so you know, people are going to feel like it's their fault. I just want you to know that even if you think you're dying alone, you aren't completely. Your family will be there. They want you to be okay. They're just not going to know if you're okay if you're gone. Just take this in consideration. Know that I care. I love you guys, and comment below, subscribe if you want to listen to my fucking rants anymore. Unsubscribe if you don't want to hear my opinions. Just so you know, though, I care. If you need help, make sure to get help. Goodbye.